Hi! How are you today? We are going to Teyvat! Oh no, here I am again! Here. What do you want, Kiki? Lie on my table, I guess. No! Let's check what we have to do. Because we are waiting anyway for impact till 7. Okay, you pay for update 4.5. I guess we have busy then. Did I even finish the previous one? I may have forgot about the previous one. The Isle Tunnel, blah blah blah. Okay. Oopsie. Oopsie. Try again. So far. Wow, interesting. I'm spying on villagers and some machos are just magic. Ouch! Revenge! Okay, what now?
Leap! Illusion shattered! Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind. Flags fly and step. There is no escape. No, my sword. Let me weave you a burst. Time to act. Time for a light show. And leap. Break a leg. The fuse is lit! Here come the fireworks!
Done. That was kind of funny. The mechanics of it. Sorry, I burped. Okay. I wonder what are we doing even. Let's just this unlocks himself. I can do the fight. I can. I can hit it with cabbage!
Rain outlines your fate. Shine down! Witness the power of Gua! Huh? Fire hazard! Shattered! Rain outlines your fate. Here come the fireworks!
So weird. You think of the guy with cabbage. Oh, I didn't manage to do it in 100%. That's bad. It's my fault. Oh no, they want me to do plunging attack.
And leap! There is no escape! No, my sword! Shine down! Time for a light show! And step! Break a leg! There is no escape! Witness the power of... The fuse is lit! Good bishop down! And step! Time for a light show! Illusion shattered! Observe! No, my sword! The fuse is lit! Here come the fireworks! Ring cutter!
Nah. Maybe I should focus on the very important missions that I still have. Like this one. I have so many missions. I still didn't finish that Leroy. Uh-oh. He's talking to Molly. Hello. Hey. Oh. Oh. Thank you, Molly. Your kindness sparkles in your lovely lavender eyes. Does it really? Did you really like that doll that I brought you last time? Oh yes, yes indeed. It was very lovely. You know, I even set aside a place for it at the dining table. Really? Oh, that would make it so happy. What about today? Do you need to lean on me during your walk, or should I fetch your newspaper? I could read it to you too, if you can't make out the words. Mama says that I should do one good deed every day, and my tutor wants me to submit an essay this week about good people and good things. I don't mean I'm doing this because I need to write an essay, but if you don't mind, I do want to help you out. Oh, I am already fine, really. The best thing you could do to help me is to tell your parents that you often come by my place to play. I know, Mr. Leroy, and I've told them, but they don't seem too happy. They don't seem too happy about it. Will you still come again, even so? I sure will, even if they won't let me. I mean, we made an agreement, didn't we? You are indeed a child of your word. Good, good. I do like you very much. Ah, it's you too. Welcome, kind souls, welcome. We didn't mean to intrude or anything. Did we interrupt? No, the two of you aren't interrupting anything. My young friend Molly here is currently out and about, trying to complete her homework. She just happened to stop by my house. She would like to do something nice for me, so that she might have some material for her essay. Hey, I'm not helping because I want to finish my homework. Well, not just because of that anyway. Of course, you're not being a good child just because of your homework after all. Much like these two young guests. They're not here to help me just because they need a job either. Well, now, it was just a little jest. Surely you won't begrudge an old man that much. Youngsters have much time that they may spend freely, and you're willing to while that time away with me. And I do enjoy the company of young people. Nothing wrong with any of that. No, is there? And perhaps I should just give you something to do. People are wont to come and go around the entrance. It tends to get dirty there very quickly, and nobody has swept behind the place for days. So if I may ask, please help me clean it up again. Well, okay then. Molly, would you keep my cat company? Ah, and bring a fish stick if you would. Her name is Nana, by the way. She inherited that name from a dog I had previously. It's a shame, but my daughter took her along when she went off to get married. Alright then, Mr. Leroy. Very well, children, off you go. Cleaning again.
No, my sword!
Meow, meow, meow. Nana, would you like some fish?
I need to get out more.
I'm sorry. I didn't feel that you are the guy who is in charge of cleaning. Are you all done? That's right. Yep, the cleanup is done and Molly's fed the cat too. Also, Bino, there is a pile of super dirty old boxes next to your place. Do you want us to clean those up too? Oh, those boxes. I just store some old stuff in them. Otherwise, they don't see much use. Some of them contain furniture and other small items from my old place, which I haven't had the heart to throw away. But at the same time, they don't fit with my current home, and so they have ended up just stuck out there. I don't touch them for the most part, but since everyone around here is a decent sort, no one has stolen anything, so they can stay right where they are. Mr. Leroy, was I helpful? Why, of course you were, Molly. Don't forget to say hello to your parents for me. I'll be even more grateful if you could do that. And I've got the snacks and pocket money right here, children, so come and get it. Oh no, I don't need any pocket money. I would just like to pet Nana some more. Can I? Oh, of course, please do. But watch out for her claws. And remember to come back for snacks once you are done playing. Why did you go out, Dad? Well, this old fellow got lonely, and what with his children not being around to keep him company and all, so he decided to go get some fresh air. Ah, Morticia, would you look at that? Gone but a few days, and he is mad at us already. But I'm sure he would forgive us if he only knew what gift we brought back this time, don't you think? Gift? What did you bring back? Something wonderful, of course. You will know when you see it. Morticia knows how you like lovely, expensive things. She picked it out especially for you. Thank you, my daughter. I did only what I should have. Ah yes, these two lovely guests are two children who came by to play while the two of you were out. Hello there, my father is a friendly man and really loves kids, so thank you for keeping him company, truly. Since my wife and I are back, we'll take it from here. Ah, it really is good that you're back. Come now, let me have a look at that present. Alright, Dad, let's go inside, shall we? Indeed. Athos, do remember to give them their pay and some snacks. They helped me sweep the place and fed Nana too. Oh, and give that young lady some of those treats too, would you? I'm going back inside now. Mr. Leroy, Nana, let me give her a belly rub. Where has he gone? Are you looking for my father, little lady? I'm his son-in-law. Well, you might as well just consider me his son to keep things simple. Call me Athos. Oh, I know what a son-in-law is. That means you're his daughter's husband. You sure are knowledgeable, aren't you? Thanks for keeping my father company. He has gone indoors. These snacks are for you. You can leave the rest to my wife and I. It's alright if you don't drop by anymore. Anyway, you should head home soon. Your family will be worried about you if you are out too long. Oh, don't worry, mister. It was no trouble at all. And anyway, Mr. Leroy and I have an agreement. I think he might need my help going forward too. You know, with feeding the cat, watering plants and other stuff. Helping people makes me happy too, so I will definitely come back. And what? And that's what makes things tricky. Is something wrong, mister? No, little lady, not at all. I have something important to discuss with you. No, discussion isn't the right word. There's something I need you to do. Sure, what is it? I'm going to give you the snacks and pocket money, and then after that, don't come back again, alright? Why? Did I do something wrong? No, of course you haven't. It's just that my father's health has always been poor, and his insomnia has gotten quite bad lately. How do you know you just came back? That's fishy. I feel like this is so fishy. Out of consideration for his health, my wife and I would like him to have an environment conducive to rest. You understand, don't you? Oh, so Mr. Leroy is unwell. I get it. Next time I'll bring extra bowl of fruit. Every time I eat too much cake and get a tummy ache, Papa tells me I should eat less sweets and have more fruit. As long as Mr. Leroy eats some fruit every day, he'll be fine. Never mind, nothing else for it. As for you two, here are your snacks and rewards. And now, let me speak plainly. I am speaking for the entire Leroy family on this matter. I hope that you will not come and disturb us again in the future. I believe that despite your youth, you will be able to understand my meaning, so please do not go out of your way to return here. I am 500 years old and I beat a dragon. Do you really want to start a fight with me? That's all. I will take my leave now. That's so fishy! Why can't we come back? It's so weird. Mr. Leroy was so nice, but this man just really doesn't want us to. Yeah, this guy speaks politely enough, alright, but he is as cold as they come. Well, I don't care what he says. I'm going to come see Mr. Leroy tomorrow. What about you two? Come on, just come along. Nana is so cute. I just wanna pet her a bit more. And also, Mr. Leroy is going to give us more snacks. Last one to show is a rotten egg. Alright, no takesies, backsies, okay? We have got to come pet the cat and play with Mr. Leroy. Yeah, that mission is really fishy. Like, this entire storyline is fishy. Didn't, like, he say that Nana was named after the dog that his daughter took away with her when she got married? And if they live together, what happened to the dog? Is that really his daughter? Hi, Flinsaya, how are you? I'm good, good. How about you? I'm fine too. My cat just left me. I mean, she was sitting on my lap and she went away. But she's close. Just stole my blouse and she's lying on it. Yeah, she always covets my blouses. Sometimes when I'm cold, I can't even wear it because she's lying on it. It's so bad. Hi, guys.
There is no escape. No, my sword.
I feel like I lost
Fire
some
hazard.
sound. What is happening?
Your grand finale. Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. Rain outlines
Oh,
your
finally the rest of the sound came back.
Oh, that hurt.
Ah!
This was well done.
Observe. Time for a lightning
Hurry up. I see.
Witness the power of the wax. There is no escape. Close the ship down. The fuse is lit.
This team would be better with a healer. I didn't realize that Yunji doesn't take a shield. And she's not a shielder. Why don't we have uniforms for desert climate? It's so hot, I'm dying! Ah, why don't we? All I see is sand, sand, and more sand! If only all this sand were snow! I really want to just dive into the snow and have a nice cool swim. Yeah, I was doing quests. Did a bit of event with those villagers, and now I'm catching up on the rest of the quest because I have like some Sumeru quest active still. The first thing I see when I wake up in the morning is Commander Markov's face. I don't know how the man does it, but he inspects the various camps every day like clockwork. And his breath, when he speaks, it always smells like cheese. And no matter how many times I smell it, the stench doesn't get any better. Lol. I guess I have to finally do those missions because I can't ignore them forever. Oops.
Observe! Shine down! No, my sword! Fire hazard! Observe! Break a leg! Illusion shot! Offensive reprise! And step! There is no escape! Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind, let me weave you a verse.
Oh, you mean AR? I am more than 50, just don't know exactly how much. Probably it will be 56 when I do the mission for sanity. I just didn't want to do it, so I didn't do it. Just kept it like this because it doesn't bother me.
Time to act.
Remember that there was a chest here.
Time to act.
There's another Fatui plane. Ah, yeah, I'm 56 also, so that would be fun. Yeah, I am just guessing it will be 56 because I would have to count how much XP I have hoarded since then.
You'll get frostbite.
No, I am not getting frostbite.
Shine down!
Yeah!
Now you shall perish! No, my sword!
Ouch! Ouch!
And step! The fuse is lit! Illusion shattered!
I hate this
The
one.
show must go on. Shine down! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter! Body and mind. Oh, this
Damn it! Raiden Fogel. Different team. Or at least John Lee. John Lee said. Oh! I didn't know I didn't. Hashtag #57, heal me. I dislike the Cryo one the most because he is annoying. The other ones I can beat, but this one is always giving me issues. Something is wrong. Something is lagging. Why are you lagging? You always were working so well. We beat their asses. We won't survive this time. Yeah, you basically have to do as much damage as you can before he gets his shield. I don't even care about the shield, I can destroy it. But if he only didn't have that stupid
Solidify! I will have order!
gun.
You great! With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Good. Hey, go away! Shadow Raven.
Stabilize!
Don't blink.
Now your turn.
Solidify!
Stay put. Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Incoming. Good. Look at me. Just
They can't win when aggravate. Aggravate is neat. The updated inspection time takes effect beginning today. The daily report must be ready before the commander arrives. Urgent matters may be reported at the main campsite at noon sharp. This remains unchanged. Don't forget. Now I have to wait. I guess I just got a Leroy mission again. I have to go now. That's fine. Thank you for dropping by. Have a nice day. Thank you for the follow. There you are, assholes. I am onto you.
Gather! This is order! Let's move!
Nowhere to hide.
Killjoy! It only just begun. Looks like I went too far. Should've get careless. Goodness. Through.
Guilt, guilt. Hey, you scheming humans! I suggest leaving this place at once. The heritage and secrets of Aspari are not for you to covet, and certainly not within your reach. Harry, you're a party! Oh, what an amazing experience. Oh, and there is also a little young lady with her pet. Hey, watch what you say. Paimon is her best friend. Friend? Why of course, best friend. What a beautiful sound. I've always wanted to have a best friend since childhood. Little young lady, you're certainly not in need of two best friends, are you? What do you mean? I mean, even if you're the one having two best friends, don't you think it's a little unfair? Inequities like this are impossible to forgive, so please hand the party over to me. As for how I will treat it, you wouldn't have to worry. I'll make sure it's used to its full potential. Insolent fool. Wow, he's being so unreasonable, there is no getting through to him. We can always make him understand without wasting our words. My clever Yasnapati, surely you know what I mean. Oh, Paimon knows. Sorush wants us to teach him a lesson. Silence, pale floater.
Solidify!
By royal decree. With sword comes shadow. Don't blink! Hey!
Detoxifying heat!
Don't be scared! Incoming! Cut to the chase!
Feels clogged!
Oh, there's chest now there.
Your dues.
Gather! I will have order!
Oz, reveal! Yeah. Glay, you're up! Don't blink!
Suffocate!
With sword comes shadow.
Picked the wrong test subject. Another test subject.
Speed of light!
The merrier.
You, Glay!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Nowhere to hide.
Let me amuse myself.
Hey! Yeah.
Shine no longer.
Don't blink! You give, you receive.
How was it? How to do this? I think I have to have. Sorry.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
There's another chest. Yup.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Don't be scared! Cut to the chase! Incoming! You give, you receive.
Oh, another. No.
bit of light.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Eh.
By royal stay put! Don't blink! With sword comes shadow. You give, you receive. bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Stay put! Oz, reveal! Don't blink! Hey!
With sword comes shadow. Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
So many chests. They fell. Hey, you were supposed to fall down. Stop respawning. This is unfair. Why can't they just push them off? I guess we should check on Leroy then. Under guard. Oh, you two, you're back! Paimon's name is Paimon and she's Lumine. You call us by our names from now on. Did you come to see Benoit? That's right, but I didn't get a chance to speak to him. Looks like I won't be able to finish my essay at this rate. Your essay, alright. You were doing good deeds because you had homework. Hey, that's not true. I really do like Mr. Benoit. He's really smooth. Yes, that's right, smooth. What kind of descriptor is that? You mean he's personable and a good communicator, don't you? Anyway, please, Miss Paimon, could you help me, please? If you don't, my essay is toast. My tutor said that my essay about helping him to feed his cat was unpretentious and filled with genuine emotion from margin to margin. And she wanted me to write another. What? Unpretentious? Don't you mean unpretentious? Anyway, Paimon gets it, so that's why you needed to come back. Well, it is my homework, sure, but I really do like Mr. Leroy. He wanted me to say hi to my parents for him, and so I did. They were really upset when they heard his name, though, and they didn't want me to come. I don't really know why. Why do I have a feeling that her parents are actually related to Leroy, and those who are living with him are imposters? Well, if it's just for homework, it's easy, isn't it? You can just talk about how you fed the cat again. But that would only be one line, that's too little, no way. We'll go with it. Yeah, that's right. You can feed the cat and we'll clean the entrance and the rear of the house. And when we are done, we'll knock on the door and talk to Benoit. That will give you enough content to write about, right? That's right, we can do that. You're so smart, Miss Paimon. Let's go feed the cat right now. Ah,
I need to get out more.
I don't have anybody in my team who can clean. Stop it.
No, my sword!
Miss Paimon, Miss Lumine, I fed the cat. Nice, okay, let's go see Mr. Leroy. I'm worried though, maybe he won't come out. When I've come by to see him lately, he hasn't even spoken to me. Before you arrived, I went and knocked, but just as he came out, that scary son-in-law of his came and dragged him back inside. He then gave me some sweets and told me to go back to my parents. Then he shut the door. Jeez, Benoit, such a chill guy, so why are his family members such a chilly bunch? Mr. Leroy's son-in-law said that Mr. Leroy was ill and couldn't see me, but I thought he looked fine, so why couldn't he speak to us? Honestly, I'm more worried about Mr. Leroy than I am about my essay. He must feel terrible if he is ill. Mama told me that sick people need our care and concern. So, could you come with me to ask that son-in-law what sort of illness Mr. Leroy has? Maybe he ate too much cake, or he slept without a blanket. I can ask my parents about what to do. Regardless, let's knock on the door first. I know I'm just a bit scared of this scary son-in-law because he is, well, scary. Could you help me speak to him? Don't be afraid, Molly, we have got this. Athos, the man you saw before, opens the door and walks out. You again? What in the world do you want? Could we ask if Mr. Benoit is home? We heard he fell ill, so we're kind of worried about his health. My father is home, but he is in no condition to be receiving guests. Could we ask what he has come down with? I could ask my parents to help get him some medicine. No need, we'll buy what medicines are needed ourselves. Not that he has any lack of medicine anyway. We're just concerned for his health. You don't have to be so cold. Athos just doesn't want to let us see Benoit. This is past cold. He's downright frigid. Be sure turning down the temperature quickly. You concern yourself too much with business that is not your own. Very well. Was there anything else? If not, I will be heading back. Wait. What is it? Is Benoit really ill? Why are you trying to prevent us from seeing Benoit? Of course he is, very seriously in fact. Morticia and I will think of something though. There's no need for you or anyone else for that matter to worry. Athos, what's that disturbance outside? Nothing, Morticia, just a few kids saying that they want to see Dad. You really do get along well with children, don't you, Dad? Well, since these kids want to see you, why don't you go and say hello to them? I would like to... Can I? Of course you can, Dad. You're in charge. Ah, it's you again, little one. You're back. How are you feeling, Mr. Leroy? Me? Oh, I'm not doing quite so fine, but not worry. I'm doing my best to rest up. My daughter and son-in-law are taking very good care of me, so all is well. Just run along home if you would. Are you sure you're alright, Dad? If it's too much for you, you should go back inside. Benoit sees Athos give him a meaningful glance before silently going back indoors. Really sus. Well, so you have seen him for yourselves then. My father really is unwell. Does that satisfy you? If there is nothing else, I'm going back inside. Can I just beat them up? I'm not. This is spontaneous illegal. Athos ignores all of you. Well, at least we got to say a few words to Mr. Leroy. I do hope he gets better soon. Looks like I caused trouble for other people. Miss Paimon, that wasn't what I wanted. Don't think that way, you weren't any trouble at all. In fact, Paimon thinks that Athos guy is the real problem here. The entire time he was just... You should go home first, Molly. Paimon and I will be heading back as well. And Lumine, you... True, I should head back as well. My parents don't like it when I come here, you know. They would get mad if they knew I came today. I don't know if we'll get to see Mr. Leroy again. I really wanted to tell him that his snacks were super tasty. Well, could you help me tell him that if you see him after he gets better? I mean, no problem. And Paimon's too. Alright, thank you, Miss Lumine. I've gotta go home now, see you. What do you think, Lumine? Paimon noticed you had "I've got something to say" written all over your face as soon as he looked at you. Let's talk over there. Sure, let's go talk somewhere else. Build this place, boo. Come on, tell Paimon what's on your mind. There is something off about that couple. Paimon thinks so too. One of them talks a whole bunch, and the other barely says a word. The timing of their appearance was too convenient to be a coincidence. You mean to say that they showed up just as Benoit was thinking about hiring some hourly help, right? Elfrazy said that he was still hiring half a year ago, but in that time, this couple became his children. You're right. Everything is just too deliberate. There is definitely something going on with this couple. There's something fishy about their relationship with Benoit. When we first met them a few days back, things still seemed fine, but there's something awkward about the way they spoke today. He's been coerced by his son-in-law. Are you talking about how that son-in-law guy gave him a look and made him go inside after he had only said one or two things? Now that you mention it, Paimon kinda gets where that confused feeling was coming from. The way this couple deals with outsiders doesn't sit right with me. Exactly, they were nice enough when we first met them, but they sure turned rotten quickly. They were only friendly to us when their father was around. Let Paimon think, that's true. The first time we met, it was right after Benoit went inside that his son-in-law told us not to come around again. They're faking it. But why would they pretend to be friendly in front of their dad? There's gotta be a reason for it. Well, that's all I've got for now. Lumine, do you think Benoit is in some kind of danger? Indeed. Oh, Paimon's got a bad feeling about this. To be reported to the Maison Gardinage. We have got no evidence. The situation is still pretty murky. We don't know how Benoit feels about all this. That's true. But in the end, we are here to help him, right? Molly asked us to tell Benoit that his snacks were super tasty, and we gave her our word. And our word is our sacred bond. Paimon knows you always keep your promises. Well, you have got a good brain too, so what's our next move? Let's do some investigating. Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this case. What should we investigate specifically? The identity of the couple. That's right, look out. World Ace Detective Paimon and Lumine are going to expose the truth. I don't know when I will get another lesson.
I need to get out more.
If my calculations are correct, Wanwen Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure?
I don't know, where is that? Okay, we'll be delivered near the Volcasha Oasis in the south. Where's south? At the bottom, I guess.
Great weather for practicing martial arts, but perfect weather for reading. Hey, what's that ridiculous look for? You look as if you're trying to decipher some strange text written on my forehead.
Okay, there should be a fragment here. But I don't see it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be
Why he is
revealed
so...
in the next volume?
This fragment should be this way. Damn it. They sit on top of the rock. I don't feel. Ah, here. Oh, another one. Since when treasure hoarders are interested in this place? Ugh. Also, I see a mission!
Certainly worth the extra mile. Certainly worth the extra mile.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Stabilize!
Don't blink! Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Gather!
Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned. Don't blink! Incoming!
Yeah.
By royal cut to the chase. Speed of light. Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Celestia is really well visible from here. I don't like it. Man, apparently I went far away. I was supposed to find it here. Apparently. Here you are. I was running around for nothing. Third one is supposed to be somewhere high.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
No, oh, take me higher. Take me higher. Okay. Somewhere here. See you. And the fourth one is somewhere here. Here you are. Nice. Okay, we'll talk to Saucy later. Now we go back to Benoit to save him from his impostor relative. I thought we teleported. La 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 la. Asshole penis. Ooh, look. Peep. Hello, anyone there? Do you still want your newspaper? Hey, anybody there? Hello there. Is Benoit not at home? How should I know? Either way, it's right weird, subscribing to a paper and not collecting it. Whether I deliver it here, he would always at least reply, but recently I haven't seen hide nor hair of him at all. The copies of the Stingbird I've left here are already piling up. You know him, do you? Yep, that's right, we are good friends of his. Good friends, whatever. How about I give you the papers and you pass them along when you see him? Sure, leave them with us. That's that then. I did my best to deliver them. Don't you turn around and say I didn't. I've got other things to do. That said, we haven't seen him recently either. You too, seriously, what's he been busy with recently? Could he have gone back to his old home? I haven't heard anything about that though. Old home. That's right, his old place over in the Sandra. Wait, so that's where he used to live? Wait, you didn't know that he moved here from down there? Are you really his friend? Whatever, forget it. No need to explain. I don't care a whit what your relationship is. Just get the newspapers to him and I will be grateful. Okay, here you go. I'm on. It feels like there is a lot we don't understand about Benoit. Do you think this might have something to do with what we are investigating? That's probably related. Alright then, next up, let's check around his house a bit. Maybe we'll learn a bit more about him. That said, we can't make too much noise or we'll alert that couple. The bowl contains a slab of fish, known as most food. It has a sleek, oily sensation that you sure had to have been left by a candle. Who lingered here with a candle in hand, and for what purpose? You have seen these boxes near Benoit's house before. Judging by the traces left in the layer of dust covering them, they were opened quite recently. Up close, a rank smell of fish and dampness assaults your nostrils, but when you passed by before, the boxes hadn't been moved. Where did the smell come from? This stinks like a sewer. This stuff didn't smell like this when we came around a few days back. Didn't Benoit say he only used this to store old furniture and stuff? Where did this horrible stench come from then? Did some new stuff get dumped here? There's a piece of paper sticking out. Let's take a look. Flyers 1, saw 1, candles 3, rope. This receipt been torn up and only half of it is left. Oh, Bracari's General Store. We have seen that name somewhere, haven't we? That box looks completely out of place, and it stinks. I suspected it was brought here from the Sandra, meaning that someone from Benoit's family went there recently and he was from there himself, wasn't he? All the clues we have got have to do with that place to me. We'll probably get more useful information there. Let's go then. Off to the Sandra!
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
Is it so hard to believe? What can you tell me about Benoit Leroy? The name is one I've heard, but I can't say I know him.
Just say what you mean.
I wonder if Roussel's doing alright. Lucelle. An old companion of mine could have lived free after I modified it, but then they took it away from me. There was no time to take anything back, because they then gave me a new workplace, the Fortress of Merope. By the way, before Lucelle belonged to me, it was a Gardamek with the guard. I didn't resist when I modified it, so I took that as consent. That's not consent. If they don't resist, it doesn't mean anything. It just means that they can, or don't want to, or don't have time, or don't have energy, or whatever. That's not consent. That's how you landed a new job in jail. Yes. Even so, this job has some perks over my previous work at the Fountain Research Institute. My time in Penopede was more conducive to creativity, to be honest, given the lack of complicated processes and boring summary meetings. Even my daily meals were delivered by clockwork machines, such an enviable situation. A shame, though, that the canteen manager refused to sell me that machine. Alright, such an innovative spirit should be praised. I doubt this is a compliment. No matter what, such an innovative spirit deserves praise. I have some materials of various sorts. Please take some. See if you can come up with some innovative ideas. Sorry for that. Yeah. There's someone else. Okay, fine. Hi there, friend. Want to change your life? I'm fine, thank you.
But my research had so much potential.
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
Adventuring underground is way more fun than I thought.
Oh, Edge's son is good for your health. Could you tell me about Benoit Leroy? Well, I certainly heard the name, but he moved away a long time ago, and even before that we rarely spoke. I'm not too familiar with him, so it might be best if you ask someone else.
People here really need to get their stuff.
Perhaps I should grill a few more cookies for the children, or perhaps that brulee fruit cake from the last time. That was pretty good. What can you tell me about this receipt? A recent sale of flyers, sauce, and candles. Well, now that's a strange question. If you want ingredients for snacks, I've got them aplenty, but these things are difficult to move, darling. I haven't got many in stock. We don't want to buy the stuff, Mom. We are just asking if someone else came to purchase them from you recently. Oh, let me think then. Yes, I remember some people indeed. It was two youngsters, a man and a woman. They bought the items several days ago. They said that they wanted to do some woodwork at home, but needed some tools. Is something the matter? Oh, no. We are just doing a socioeconomic survey. Socioeconomic survey, you say? Huh. You're here looking for information on them, aren't you? This happens all too often, little one. No need to try so hard to make excuses. The two of them went to Benoit Leroy's old house, if that's what you're asking. Could you tell me anything about Benoit? Ah, so that's what you're here for. Well, that's no surprise. Once you have reached a certain age, your past will catch up to you. It matters not where you move to. Do you know anything about all this, Mom? Me? Well, I wasn't very close to Benoit. If you would like to know about his family, you should look for Snodgrass. Go on then. Snodgrass is the right lie-about. You should be able to find him loitering about nearby. I just saw him a few seconds ago. Here he is. Not really far away. So boring, I don't want to work. When am I going to get rich? Tell me about Benoit Leroy. Leroy? Huh, I've heard that name before. Give me a moment. Right, I got it. Benoit Leroy owned a stall that sold all kinds of stuff. Also, who are you? Why are you asking after this kind of stuff? Actually, his situation is a bit complicated. Oh, wait, has he done something wrong? Alright, I getcha now, but I gotta ask real quick. You guys from the Spina di Rosula or the Maiden Gardenage? have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Wow, you're really good at this, Mommy. Alright, I get it. I won't ask no more questions. Well, not like he made an honest fortune or nothing in it. Fontaine has got a lot of laws. He's probably broken quite a few. Anyway, officer, you have come to the right fella, let me tell you. I know all about Benoit. Nobody knows him better. There's not much that scoundrel Benoit wouldn't stoop to. Didn't you just say a few seconds ago that you... Yeah, I think I know that guy. You didn't sound like someone who knows him. I'm old enough to get married, so he should be an old fogey by now, huh? Anyway, I remember that his daughter, Autumn, was a real beauty. Shame he never let any of us talk to her. Exactly! Autumn! Morticia? Morticia, my ass! That's right, Autumn Leroy, his adopted daughter. Just think about it. He was just a fella selling flotsam and jetsam, making a little more here and there. How did he suddenly get rich enough to move up to the surface so fast, huh? How else but by using his daughter, of course. Poor pretty little thing forced her to marry some rich old coot, he did. And what ya know, that rich old fart kicked the bucket after just a few years leaving his house to her. And what's hers is Benoit's. All in all, a pretty quick way to win a life up there. You catch my drift. Why did he get to be the one to get rich overnight? I mean, what an old bloodsucker, am I right? Wait, did something like that actually happen? Let's press him further. So, officer, was that what you wanted to ask about? I mean, if this stuff is useful to you, you could say that I've contributed to Fontaine's security, yeah? And wouldn't you say that the Mason may wanna reward a productive, upstanding citizen such as myself? We already knew all of that. What you just said, that will depend on what else you have got to share. Oh, I've got lots. I mean, this is the Flusandra. No one gets a good night's sleep around here without having a few other people's secrets in their keeping. Now, Autumn's second husband, oh yes, she remarried right quick, she did. Leave it a bit farther off, so he didn't hear from her for ages. The next time he heard a peep from her, well, she had done that. And what's that? Wait, you don't know, officer. She murdered her second husband. Got hauled off to the fortress of Merofit for her trouble, too. Investigating Benoit, you didn't even know that. Here's a list of the people involved in the case, Officer Paimon. You didn't check the documents very carefully, I see. Very disappointing. I'm sorry, Capitan Lumin, this won't happen again. They're lying. They're lying so well. Continue. And the secret you spoke of? Right, I was just getting to that. Now, I heard this from someone else myself, but rumor has it that Autumn asked for her father to take the stand at her trial, but he refused. Now Benoit was unmarried, and she was his only kid. Right, and if I recall, even though she was adopted, her parents were related to him by blood. Either way, since her one and only father didn't take the witness stand at her trial, naturally she didn't have a chance. She was packed straight off to the fortress. Now, as to whether he did just so he could take the house for himself, or if he had some kind of disagreement with the girl, I'm not going to guess too much. He usually puts on a friendly show, though. I remember he always used to give out snacks. Who would have guessed that he was so cold-blooded? You know, officer, you haven't so much as frowned this whole time. Now, I thought I was a cold fish, but are you sure you don't have ice in your veins? It's a matter of professionalism. And ain't that worth respect? Now then, officers, what's the story with Benoit's crimes? How serious are they? No comment. That bad, huh? Well, what about his house? Will it be confiscated? Perhaps. It is a distinct possibility. I knew it. Rats might scurry up to the surface, but the rat's still a rat. Thanks, officers, for making my day. I look forward to meeting you all again down here in the Flusandra. He really likes blabbing about others. Give me a second, I need to send an email. I was feeling a bit conflicted about this. When one made a really good impression at first. Don't judge a book by its cover. We have only heard one side of the tale from a random person. That's true, but Paimon doesn't think we can keep trusting anyone like before. Oh, Paimon hates this feeling. Still, it's a good thing Paimon can always trust you. Anyway, this sure is a lot of food for thought. Paimon feels kinda queasy about it all. Let's get out of the Fusandra as quick as we can. Let's go then. Time to get some sun on our skin. Aha! The Flusandra area just doesn't smell nice. It's not quite like upstairs, where the air is the furthest thing from the pool. How was it? Did you have fun strolling about the Flusandra? I'm sure you had a good time talking to Snodgrass. You were following us. How long have you been tailing us? I have no interest in bandying words with children. Even if you were to go home and tattle to your parents, I doubt they would believe you. A word of advice, sometimes what you see or hear is neither real nor true. When it comes to other people's affairs, don't insist on meddling until after you have got the full picture. By the way, Pip said that our newspapers are in your possession. I would like you to return them. Thank you. You have little choice but to give the newspapers to Athos. He gives you a cold look before shiftily turning and departing. How is it that I can't just tell him something to his face? Like, something along the lines, are you sure you're who you're talking to? I literally saved your country from being flooded. I mean, I contributed to saving you all. Also, I saved Inazuma and Mondstadt and Ryoe. Maybe not exactly. Paimon's got a bad feeling about that guy. Ditto. This is so annoying. It feels like we have discovered something, but we can't put the pieces together. And Paimon's kinda confused now. Then why is the good person who is in danger? So we should be helping him. That's what's going on, right? We need to observe more carefully. Really? Will that be okay? Paimon's assumptions have been overturned so many times these past few days that she's all out of brain juice. But you sure are calm about all this. If Paimon was a bit on the stupid side, you wouldn't hold it against Paimon, would you? Of course I wouldn't. Knew it! You really are the bestest, most reliable person in the world. Paimon is so lucky to have you. Oh no. Maybe instead of saying that I contributed to saving you all during the flood of Fontaine, I could say something more down to earth, like, you know that I am investigator for Maison Gardenage, and that I am also close friends with the boss of Spina di Rosua. Do you really know who you're talking to? You know, when you think about it like that, maybe Paimon's actually pretty smart. It's just that she didn't grasp the whole situation at first. Yeah, it's gotta be that. Well then, time for Paimon to put her brilliant little brain to work and figure out what we should do next. Have we accidentally alerted them that we're onto them? If so, maybe we should just observe Benoit's house to see if there are any new developments, right? That's all we can do for now. Alrighty then, let's return later. How long is this? And at which hour are we getting quest? 10?
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots. I have a few references.
Hangman's News. That's a really weird name for a quest. I mean, look, fresh fish and the floor looks clean too. Someone definitely just tied it up. There's someone in Benoit's house for sure. Let's go over and listen. He's right, he can just disappear altogether. At the very least, he needs to be seen once in a while. All out on a walk or something like that. If nothing else, it will stop the neighbors from calling the Maison Gardenage. I would rather not have the Special Patrol's musketeers breathing down our necks. Oh, another good thing I could say to him. I am best friends with the captain of Special Patrol Musketeers. Do you really know who you're talking to? I am best friends with your Ark and Florina too! Dad, you really want to go out for a walk, don't you? Can I? Of course you can. Not only that, but we would be delighted to come with you. Careful now, don't let him use it as an opportunity to call for help. Those two weirdos have been watching this place like hawks. Dad, you won't do that, I'm sure. Dad, you wouldn't want the amazing gardener. No. No what? Why are they speaking so quietly? Paimon can't hear a thing. They're about to come out. Okay, we need to move a bit further away. This time we have to think of a way to speak with Benoit, right? Yeah. Alright, let's scoot. Are we going to tail them? How is it, Dad? Are you feeling any better now? It's you! What? Benoit. Help me! I mean, don't help me! What are you saying, Dad? What all this help me, don't help me business? Oh, it's you two. No wonder Dad went out of his way to talk to you. You are acquainted after all. No, I don't. We don't know each other at all. No? But why would they be waiting here just for you then, Dad? They were even nice enough to get the paper for us. Why, they even went to the Flusandra to talk to our old neighbor, Snodgrass. I think you must be very close, and no wonder you have always loved kids, haven't you, Dad? I love kids too, but I am afraid I am not as selfless as my father. I love my own child the most, but she is gone. But what are you doing? Athos and I are our father's children. Dad loves us, and we love him too. Isn't it obvious? Morticia, look at how lovely the weather is today. Perfect for a walk. So it is, Athos. Have you seen today's Steambird? There are quite a few interesting stories. Oh dear, I fear I haven't. There's one in particular about an old man who met an unfortunate end. Apparently he encountered some thieves, and as there was no one by his side looking out for him, he ended up falling off a cliff and died. This is a threat. This is a trap. He just specifically said the story like this to make the guy, the Leroy, scared for his life. Oh really, the horror, that's so terrible. And another about a very unlucky merchant who drowned. It seems he drank too much and walked into a lake in a stupor, and just like that, he drowned. Oh my word, truly unlucky. And this last one is very interesting. It's about a meddling busybody who just couldn't keep their nose out of other people's business. She actually took the wrong medicine. Hey, this is about me. This is thread about me, to me. She mistook poison for medicine for her illness and just like that, swallowed the law and then ended up dying very, very painfully. You really think poison will kill me? I can use elemental powers of multiple elements. I am descended from outside the world and I could fly and I was fighting gods. Are you really sure you can kill me? Oh my, there really are so many ways to die. Please go on. Sorry, I won't ever do that again. Whatever, are you talking about that? We're not trying to say it's your fault or anything, but you must be tired after running around so much. Athos, why don't we go back and read the newspaper to Dad? You subscribe to a lot of papers, don't you, Dad? That's right, we have been chatting long enough. We ought to go back now. Let's go back together, Daddy dearest. That's so sus. Something fishy, even Paimon can tell that there is something off about all this. To me, you're the brighter spark here. What should we do next? Benoit wants help, but insists that he doesn't. I have some theories, but no evidence to back them up. Then how about we go take another look near Benoit's house? Wasn't there a strange box by his back window? There's definitely something hidden in there, and it might just be the proof you're looking for. Considering how persistent you two are, I didn't expect you to just leave it at that. I thought you would go running to the amazing gardenage, but you didn't. Looks like you have a few ideas of your own. Why are you keeping Benoit here? How are you two actually related to Benoit? To tell you the truth, You have impressed me quite a bit. If you had only put your enthusiasm to better use, you would have bright futures ahead of you. It's just a shame that you won't be getting anywhere with this. You really aren't afraid, are you? You picked the wrong person to intimidate. Oh, so do you really not have a clue what's going on here, or is it because you think you're on the side of justice? Incidentally, there was an article recently about a merchant who drowned. His name was Bran. That fellow sure had a way with words, alright. Guess what? According to the paper, it turned out he didn't drown after all, but was in fact murdered and thrown into the lake. After a very long investigation, all that the Marshu Phantom was able to conclude was that he was murdered and that the murderer was guilty of a heinous crime. So that's what the news report said. Who knows what actually happened or even which one of them deserved to die more, the murderer or the victim? A tough question, isn't it? I haven't decided what the answer is yet either. Anyway, I digress. This has nothing to do with what we need to discuss. What are you trying to say? I'm saying that acting recklessly before you have fully understood the situation is foolish and might bring about some undesirable consequence. Witnessing injustice and doing nothing. That is true folly. Whether I witness injustice, I take action. Haha, well, perhaps if we had met under different circumstances, we would be friends. Though I like the way you think. I have things to do. This is as far as my patience can be stretched. Next time I see you two anywhere near my house, I'll do something about it. Mark my words. After muttering something inexplicable at his leave. His bizarre attitude surprises you, and you start to wonder what position you should take in the matter. You suddenly hear a fine tapping sound coming from the back window, and then after a barely audible crack, a note drops down from the window. There is brown writing on the note. It looks like someone wrote it in a real hurry, and it appears that they used coffee to do so. Quick, see what it says. Help me, please! They're criminal scum trying to swindle me of my property. Their plan was revealed, and now they have got me trapped in my own home, hoping to coerce me into submission. Help me, please! I will find some chance to escape, so please cooperate with me. The day I am ready, I will place bullet fruit into the cat food bowl at my door. That day I ask you to come get me at the rear window of my house. Please, I beg of you, save me, otherwise I fear that I shall be tortured to death. It's Benoit. Shh. Or anyway, let's keep an eye out for the food bowl and wait for his signal. That became a really complicated mission. Over there.
I need to get out more.
It's still fish.
I need to get out more.
Maybe I should wait longer. A few hours. Still fish.
Get out more.
Hello, fish. I'm so nervous. Based on what that note said, we just need to wait for him here. Then we wait. Okay, it's your phone. After quietly and patiently waiting for a bit, the window opens with a creak and a familiar face appears. Benoit surveys the environment cautiously, and after seeing you both there, carefully thinks out. Benoit, just what are? Quickly, quickly! If I am discovered, it will be all over for me. Hello, Sinmara. We're running away. So his daughter is bad. They want to kill him. Okay. Oh, his daughter came back from jail, ready to kill him. That's really fucked up family. He needs to ride Navia. Navia line even lower. Oh, yeah.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Maybe I'm supposed to enter first and then go out. Go to Navia line.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share?
Vanilla boards the Aquabats in a hurry alongside you. He seems to be in a frenzy, constantly talking to himself. Any attempt to get through to him seems futile. The moment the chance to get off boat arrives, and I didn't read everything. Just where are you running? Okay. So he can give her house, but he doesn't want to die. Oh no, he is here. Hello. How did he know? And it's over. When Autumn told me you were planning to escape, I was quite surprised. We have kept you locked up for so long, and yet you still haven't completely collapsed or had a breakdown. In fact, you even tried to seize the opportunity to encourage these two heroes of justice to assist in your escape. I find your will to live quite moving. But of all the places you could have run off to, in the end you chose the place you and Autumn used to visit together. What a foolish blunder. No need to explain, I understand. When people are panicked, they naturally and instinctually tread the path they find most familiar, do they not? Luckily, Autumn left after you. She hasn't made it here yet, and I do not wish to discuss this in front of her. So just what are you thinking? I truly don't get it. Under the guise of marriage, you sold her to others as though she was just a commodity, and you did it twice. The first time you traded her for a big house in the court of Fontaine. The second time you randomly chose someone just to get rid of her, so the property and everything else would be yours alone. When she was bullied and humiliated, you chose to turn a blind eye. She gave you her child from her second marriage to raise. Oh, that's complicated. Yet you got rid of her child too. I can only surmise it was so you could take the money meant for the child support and care. How you can give sweets to the children with a clear conscience and ask them to come around to your home as guests is beyond me. I have a suspicion that Molly is that child. And she was adopted. Doesn't your conscience twinge even in the slightest? Do you feel even the smallest pang of guilt, even for a moment? I find it completely baffling. To be honest, I only first met Autumn while she was out on the streets. She is a very gentle mother. She cares greatly for my friend's daughter, Penny. If she goes a day without seeing her, little Penny will throw a fit about wanting to see her again. Oh, and if you think you still have a chance to turn the tables, think again. Autumn has a whole lot of friends now, not just me. It doesn't matter where you scurry off to. We'll chase you to the ends of the earth. Why must a soul like hers be tormented so and have nothing while a scoundrel like you lives a life of luxury? Something doesn't seem right about that to me. No need to wax philosophical. You mean poetics. He isn't worth it. It appears you overheard. Oh, so you're Autumn. Paimon finally has an idea of what's going on. The Leroy family really is complicated. I mean, we have been following Benoit and all the way here, but it turns out a lot of things are completely different from what we imagined. Now that it's turned out like this, should we still involve ourselves? It's up to you. Let them take care of it. I won't interfere. I won't stand by and watch them hurt Benoit. Oh, looks like we have got trouble. Thank you, Autumn. I put so much into raising you, yet these outsiders care for me more than you. Well, you were a really bad father. I am only helping you because I don't want to witness murder. What child of the Fleuve Sandra was as lucky as you? The sweets you ate, your satin dresses, the novels you adored, all of those required money, while others shuddered and starved. You were wearing pretty dresses and putting necklaces on your dog. I gave you that life, so don't you think I should get some kind of reward? No? It's your responsibility as a parent to give your child the best? You don't get to get rewarded, mister. After all, there is no such thing as a free ride. Me cruel to you. I have been generous enough. You were cruel. You sold her twice to a man. Like if she was a chair. Autumn, think back carefully. What part of your life did I not prepare for you? Every time you went astray and met with misfortune, it was due to your own willful decision. The extent of my compassion and pity for you now is to give you a quick death. But before that, tell me, where is my child? Whether at the old home or the house you live in now, there isn't a trace of her or her whereabouts. Just where did you send her? If I tell you, will you let me go? No, but I will let you die less painfully. Autumn, you really never do tell a lie, do you? Now, we will never find out where she went. You don't think you can do whatever you want? There is someone else watching you here, you know. You think we care, that we don't dare. Autumn, forget it, give up. She is living a good life, and her parents are rich. What would you even do if you found her? Would you make her drift about with you? You're an escapee from Meropit. Do you want her to live like you? So she has been adopted. Why didn't you tell me? She is okay. Let me go, Autumn. It doesn't matter to you whether I live or die. Does she have a mother to take care of her? She does, and her adoptive mother is very good to her. Compared to you or me, she's superior in every way. What does it matter if I find her then? It's meaningless. That's right, everything is meaningless. Everything I have in the court of Fontaine, I will return to you. I don't want it anymore, just let me go. Autumn, what are you spacing out for? Are you actually considering letting him go? Is that it, Benoit? You actually think you can get away? I won't stay by and watch you for it, Benoit. I can't, so this is the choice I made previously. So you still want to butt in as far as you can, huh? You have nothing to do with this, but you just have to stick your nose in and interfere, don't you? A self-righteous suck-up with a bleeding heart. That's what you are. Autumn, are you honestly going to let him go? I don't know. You're still too soft-hearted. Benoit, looks like your gamble paid off. A child is a mother's biggest weakness, and considering how you have got help, I will let this slide for now. But we will see just how far you can run. Let's see what happens first, shall we? Will we catch you, or will you run off to some place even we cannot find? By the way, I hope you don't misunderstand. I won't be the only one chasing you to the ends of the earth. I've met quite a few friends in the fortress of Meropit, and before this trip to the court of Fontaine, many of them expressed a keen interest in meeting you. My wealth, you can take it all. Take it all! It seems today won't be your last day, and before my friends find you, I sincerely hope you will survive a few more. Now scrounge. Benoit flees in the opposite direction from the court of Fontaine and leaves your side via the mountain path without ever looking back. And as for you, we'll be leaving the court of Fontaine soon, and I expect we'll never see each other again. Sorry, Athos, I'm so sorry. My child, I'm sorry. It's okay, this is a personal matter for you. It's up to you to decide. Let's go. I was right, Molly is her kid. So that's what happened. What a complicated family. Paimon doesn't know what to say about all of that. Paimon feels bad for Autumn though. Never managed to find her kid in the end. But no matter what, at least we stopped any bloodshed from happening. That's enough, right? Well, for now, I guess Benoit will die miserable death. Somewhere. He will survive today, but he will not survive long. But he was a horrible father. And the things he said at the end is that he deserves a reward? What an asshole. I only said I don't want them to hurt him because, one, they would become murderers again. Didn't she kill her husband and went to jail before? Now she actually has a clean hand. And two, because I wanted to avoid bloodshed. It never goes well when you take justice into your own hands. They should have just went to the justice system with it. There must be some rule about not selling children to old men in order to get the money. Didn't that guy in Club Sandra say that Benoit broke some laws? If we could just acquire evidence that he did, we could put him in jail. But then, I guess, considering that they have a lot of friends in the fortress of Meropit, if he went to jail, he wouldn't live long either. At least outside of fortress of Meropit, he's somewhat safer. But just a bit. And I guess he deserves his fate. I won't help him more than that. I don't intend to. that we were helping him so long, so it was a little weird to say that we don't care. Especially considering that Molly really liked Leroy. She doesn't know about his crimes. She is his granddaughter, and he was kinda keeping in touch with her, and her parents probably knew about the whole situation. That's why they were angry when she was coming to visit her. But by not letting them hurt him, we got like avoided his daughter to become a murderer again, avoided bloodshed at least for now, and avoided killing or at least standing by when they were killing Molly's friend / grandfather.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
The best way to finish that quest line would be if we could actually check up on Autumn and Molly and tell Autumn that we suspect that Molly is her child. Error. Was that the end of the quest, or there is another one?
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth.
So
And
there
those that
is
come across Leroy tend to stay a
more.
while.
Talk to Molly.
So it is where many things come to settle.
This house is for sale, very reasonable price. Purchase before it's too late. Miss Lumine and Miss Paimon, are you guys here to talk to Mr. Leroy? It's been one home. We were just passing by. I was just thinking if I should tell you what that Mr. Leroy moved. Father said Mr. Leroy will never live here again, and that he is going to live underground, in the Flufsandra. Is it the same Flufsandra we went to before? If so, then no, not that place. Father said he has gone much deeper underground. They killed the guy. They killed the guy! And they put him in the ground. It's so bad. The Stingbird said that Mr. Leroy fell from a very high place while climbing a mountain and went tumbling down. Molly, you are old enough to connect the dots. Though, to be honest, I don't really know how having a bad fall and moving are connected. He died. He didn't move out. He died. By the way, I saw Mr. Leron's son-in-law, and there was a very nice lady too. The lady really liked me, and she has the same eyes as I do. Our eyes are both lavender. Because she's your mother! She even asked me where I lived, and said she would come see me if she had time, and be my good friend. I guess everyone in the Leroy family is a good person. I'm sorry, Molly, this is not how intended. Nobody in Leroy family is actually a good person. I even brought some bullet fruit over for Mr. Leroy, but since he isn't there, can I give it to you instead? Thank you, Molly. But I guess my interference in not allowing them to hurt him that one day didn't really help. But I suspected that will happen. They had too many friends, and he did too many crimes. As long as nobody knows who killed him, I guess it's fine. Thank you, Molly. Don't mention it. Mama and Papa always say we should be generous with our friends. I did another good thing today. I'm going to go back and write it in my diary. Yay! As you watch the happy Mori leave the street behind, the story of the Leroy family draws to an end. Damn it. Witness the story of the Leroy family. Sorry, you mean the tragedy. A human drama. The tragedy with murder, betrayal, and backstabbing. And treating women as property. Leroy, I know that I was helping you, but rest in pieces. I know it sounds cruel, but I hate men like him, who think that they can use their own children for their own gain, especially if that child is a woman. Like treating her as if she was some kind of lamp for her chair, really expensive one that he could just sell off to some man to get money. Actually, there is a Polish novel which has something like this. It's, how was it called? The Doll. And it's about a woman who wishes to meet an ideal man. And she has a sculpture of Adonis in her house. And she wants to meet a man who looks like Adonis, kind of. But the issue is that her family is a nobility that lost all their wealth, and they basically have no money. And there is this old merchant that is helping them, and her father is pushing her to marry that old merchant so their family could stand on their legs again. But the woman doesn't like it and doesn't want to do it, even though other women her age do exactly that. There is another woman, I don't remember her name, who marries an old guy for her family, hoping that that guy will die quickly and they will get all his money. And it's also done under the same guise.
What's happening over there? Can we take a sneaky peek? Huh? Can we?
When I was having that book at school, I really disliked the female character. I guess misogyny was really strong in me at the time, so I didn't like her because the story was told from the perspective of that old merchant, that he was all so poor, she doesn't like him, she doesn't want him, even though he's helping them. He wasn't really that pushy about her to choose him, but he was really sad that she doesn't want to choose him. And you felt bad for him.
Don't put off until tomorrow what
and
you
because
can do
you
today.
felt bad for him,
Come on,
you were
let's get a move
automatically
on.
demonizing the woman who doesn't want him. But then I got older, got men who treated me that way, and I realized that not liking a guy is not a crime. And that marrying into some old man's family on just to hope that he will die quickly and give you all his money is not really a good option. So if your father tries to marry you off to some old man to save your family, he's a bad dad. It's better to live in poverty.
Why do so many people make such a big deal out of seeking the Adepti? There's Adepti everywhere, isn't there?
No, there are no Adepti everywhere. I was supposed to also visit here. Yes, I really disliked her. That character from the book. And I remember that I even had that book as a topic on my after school exam. And that exam was an oral one, and I had a whole presentation about that book. And I remember I really emphasized it, how bad that woman was. And now when I'm looking at it from perspective of time, I'm looking at myself in the past and saying, "You are so stupid! You are stupid, you idiot!" Because I was stupid. I was raised in this stupid patriarchal society that taught me that misogyny, even in women, is a good thing, is a norm, and I never really questioned that until I got older, like 20 something, and I finally started unlearning the shit. Now I can just only watch myself from the perspective of time and regret that I didn't realize everything sooner. What is this here? I thought there would be something here.
That's everything. On to the next.
Guys, go see, so high. Couldn't you go higher? Also, who the fuck are you? I don't even remember it. It seems that you have found all 4 monument fragments. Never mind that for now, you skeptics, how could you? As skeptics, you might want to reorganize your thoughts before speaking. You tell Sosie in detail about what Nasrid Luna had done. Is that so? But the incident seems completely arbitrary. His actions have undoubtedly violated the Order of Skeptics to purpose, so one shouldn't generalize that to the whole Order. But isn't he the Vijnanapati? Are you really gonna let this lie? It's meaningless to delve further into his non-conforming deed. I'm more concerned about the Fatui that covet the power of the god, especially their commanding officer. He said some strange things. And we couldn't talk any sense into him at all. Why not? My Yasnapati has already taught them the lesson they deserve. Oh, thank you for informing me, Lady Sorge. That puts my mind at ease. According to the records, as long as we return the 4 fragments to their original places, the inscription on the Parena monument will reappear. I will place the honor of returning the fragments in your esteemed Yasnapati's hands then. I'm sure that would suit your preference too, Lady Sorge. Before Sophie takes a closer look at the inscription of the Parena monuments, you hear a jumble of footsteps and a somewhat familiar voice. You can't do that! Huh? Why did he come all the way here? You can't do that, young lady. You can't take knowledge away from me. Knowledge is the source of my power. Oh, imagine how small and weak I would be without knowledge. I wouldn't even be able to crush a butterfly's wings with my fist. I don't remember taking anything from you. And we have given you a lot. You humans call them badges of honor, correct? Knowledge is the only form of honor, and the only source of power. I need that Pari, that magical little thing. I can smell it on her, the fragrance of knowledge. Well, the guy is insane. I think he needs to be taught another lesson. I mean, we can't let him take Sorge. Beating!
Solidify! I will have order!
Odds reveal! Shield Blade! Nowhere to hide!
You need to hurry up!
Speed of light!
This one's well done!
By royal decree! Cut to the chase!
You need to hurry up! This one's well done!
Don't blink! Hey!
Cook this through.
He won't come back. He won't come back anymore, right? Is that what you get for pursuing knowledge? Paimon doesn't think they're related. Anyway, I think we can try decoding the inscription on the monument now. Oh, it's really become clearer. What does it say? Tosi carefully reads the words that have emerged on the Parena monument several times and seems to have reached a conclusion. How could this be? From that look on her face akin to a shriveled tree trunk, I'm pretty sure the inscription has nothing to do with contracts or divine powers. Well, I'm not surprised. Was Sosi secretly wishing to obtain the power of the gods? Why would she look so disappointed otherwise? Oh, I can unhear that now. I'm just a little disappointed, that's all. No, it's not because of the divine powers. I'm just disheartened by the revelation that our predecessors' documentations were factually inaccurate. They chose to leave written records precisely because it was the more reliable medium than passing it down verbally. I've skimmed through the inscription and it looks like it contains records of past disasters and how our Order of Skeptics' predecessor dealt with them. It's so different than what I read about. But which version of knowledge corresponds to the truth? I need to continue looking into this. It's a good thing to want to learn more, but don't turn into someone like that weird Hatui officer. Careful not to fall prey to seemingly convincing knowledge and descend into madness. That would be an overstatement. We skeptics believe that true knowledge only surfaces when placed under scrutiny. As long as my will does not falter, I would never stray from the right path. Thank you for all your hard work on this commission. I hope you are satisfied with the Order of Skeptics' compensation and wish you a smooth journey ahead. Great! At least I finished mission. At the end of the stream too. I can see endless dunes. And I can see Canaria, and no, Celestia somewhere here. Where was it? Celestia. Celestia, you were in that direction. It was visible not so long ago. It always gets visible during combat. Or cutscenes. It's in that direction. There. Somewhere here. I guess this huge tree is standing in my way. Ah no, I can see it! It's really hard to see, but it's there. Look. It's there! Just above that cliff.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
No. I'm done for today. Thank you for dropping by, Sinmara and the rest. And see you probably tomorrow. Bye bye! Do I want to go with someone?
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.